I'm here with Dan Elggrin from Stargate Worlds, and we're going to talk a little bit about Stargate Worlds' unique AI.
So one of the cool things that we've done with our AI system is not only are they moving around in combat, taking cover, but they also have different types of AI behaviors. So we have an aggressive guy that's really going to run up on you. He might pull out a knife and start slicing you up or pop you a couple times with his fist. Or they're defensive, where they'll stick in their cover systems and really sort of hunker down. But there's also sort of an in-between guy that he might do one or the other and really sort of play around that battlefield. And what that does for our AI system is it really makes the battlefield dynamic. And that sometimes when you go into a POI and attack a certain situation, you might come back a second time and it might react completely different. And those behaviors and those models are really going to move throughout the environment. And we talked a little bit about the cover system and how mobs take cover. So he's not going to just stand out there in the open and just take pops until you kill him. He's going to look for that same buff that you have, that I have, in the battlefield and go in and try to get behind cover and maneuver and outflank me. Because by him doing that kind of stuff, it's ultimately going to take me out. But I'm looking at that battlefield situation to make sure that I can take him out of cover by throwing grenades or using a buddy of mine to take him out.
So let's say I'm fighting a big group of Jaffa. Should I be able to predict their behavior as, okay, it's Jaffa, I know that they're going to try and do this in this situation? Or is the AI going to vary it, sort of give the character, the NPCs almost a personality?
It's definitely going to give you a little bit more of a personality. I mean, Jaffa, you think of these strong warriors, they might be a little bit more aggressive than some other types of mobs, like some drug addicts or whatever. But you're really going to have that variety to play with, but they're still going to react differently every single time you go back to them, which gives them that personality that we're looking for.
So, I mean, this isn't something we've seen in a lot of MMOs where the bad guys will actually run for cover. Is there a point, too, where they'll actually try to run away from you?
Yeah, and there's actually some times where they'll back off. You can actually suppress them, while they'll stop shooting. They might actually run for cover, and you can sort of throw out different abilities that'll make them react differently to you.
So cover fire, for example. If I wanted to be able to have one of my team members move to another position, can I lay down suppression fire and expect that that's going to, likely going to change the attitudes of the NPCs so they're not going to shoot at my guy as he runs across?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, by doing that, like I said, is they're going through and they're going to stop shooting, or if I draw their aggro. So if I'm a big soldier or a Jaffa, I can start laying out that suppression and that cover fire, draw those guys on me. He can go off into a flanking position and be able to cut them off and pull them out of cover.